Kwabena is the name your mother gave you, and it has a very significant meaning.
Yeah, Kwabena simply means that I was born on Tuesday.
I have a friend here at Costco whose name is Kwame from Ghana.
That means he was born on Saturday.
So does everybody get a name that tells the day they were born?
Yeah, and this is the Ashanti tribe. They name their children by the days that they were born. So there will be a lot of Kwabenas in Ghana and a lot of Kwames in Ghana.
Well, that's where the charm ends, because your early life is quite scary. What happened?
Well, my dad died. I was very young, and I was sent to a jungle village called Yara, where his brother was. His name is Yabuatin. And when I got to the village, the man looked so much like my father, my father's brother, Yabuatin. They just look identical. And I was comforted, actually, when I saw him. But I didn't know that he had 5 kids, and he was so poor, very poor, that he couldn't look after the 5 kids. So when I came into the family, that is the rule for our tribe. When you lose your dad and you're a boy, you go to your uncles. Now, for a 6th child with him, it was just too much to break his back. So he didn't want me, really. He just didn't want me, but the tribal system was that he had to keep me. So he just wanted to get rid of me. He used so many devices. He tried to drown me twice. And I just remember, even the first day we got there, we were eating and I got choked a bit. And I tried to get some water. And he hit me so hard that all the food in my mouth and my tummy just came out. I was shocked and was thinking whether my dad has raised us up wrong. You know, I just thought, my dad was a kind person, and this guy. And
not only that, he was a witch doctor.
Yeah, well, just
so you had witchcraft in the house. I mean, the abuse, the other spirits, this would all explain why you would end up being a fearsome young man.
It was quite a transition from my dad's place to this man, and I had to run away. Finally, when he was looking for ways to drown me, I escaped and looked for my mom. And this was the saddest story, I think, in this. When I found my mom, I thought she was going to, I was lean. I could count my own ribs. There was just nothing in me left. I was bleeding all over, escaping. And my mother said, Kwabena, I can't have you. I just can't. You have to go back to that man. I mean, that's the rule. And I just stood there and I thought, I cursed my father, I cursed everything. I walked away from her place there, just a different person. I was just full of bitterness and anger. And that is how my street life started. I kicked every goat, every sheep, every cat that I found on my way and threw stone at everything.
Where did you hear the name Yesu?
It was there in that place, my mother's place. I left and I walked to a place called Bamboy. And in Bamboy, I saw this 70-year-old man talking about 70, talking about Yesu. And he didn't know Yesu himself, but if a missionary friend had talked to somebody that related the message to him. And this is the beauty of our Lord Jesus, that this man was just speaking about the story he heard. And it caught me when he said Yesu is a loving person, Yesu cares. And I just thought, I'll find this Yesu and tell him my story, how my uncle was trying to drown me and all that. And then so I told my gang not to stone him. We were to stone him. We were going to stone him. This gentleman.
For no reason.
For no
just
reason.
An old man.
And then that's when he said, well, Yesu is God's son. You can't see him, but you just believe in him. And I remember saying, you know what, we should have stoned you. I thought he was tricking me. He didn't want to show me where Yesu was. I said, we should have stoned you, but he said, no, young man, I don't know what you're talking about. I just heard about this Yesu. The Lord is good.
The sound of his name signals hope, Matthew
is
says.
good.
We're just going to have to fast track because you would find yourself, this is amazing, you're going to have to read the book, coming to Canada in 1979 with
right.
$10 in your pocket.
Yes.
And at midnight, after serious hassles, you were told to go and find a hotel.
That's right.
Just cold, alone in the country, $10 in your pocket. What did God do? What did Jesus do for you?
Jesus came, like you said, some people, they read the book, they will see the hurdles that I went through in my life. But in this airport here, I mean, even our country, Accra, I've never been to the capital city many times. So coming to Toronto was just a difficult thing. I've never been to a city like that. And at this odd hour, I was told to go. I left the week when the country had a coup d'etat. So I arrived here with only the $10. And when they told me to go and look for a hotel, first of all,
you couldn't even take a cab with $10.
Yeah, I didn't know what to do and where to find a hotel. Even the lights at the airport scared me, And but I prayed, I wept in the washroom.
It's the first time you cried out to God, isn't it?
I just really cried to God.
In the airport washroom, right here in Toronto.
And just told God I was stranded, that I needed His help. And I pulled my bag, my luggage, and I thought I heard a noise behind me. I looked, and there was a gentleman leaning against the wall. So I went back to him and said, "Sir, I really am stranded. I need help." And he said, "I'm not from this town either, but I'll help you." And that man took my bag. I had brought a straw hat. He gave it to me. And we left the airport, and there was a bus there. We entered. Oh, the Lord is gracious.
That man took you by cab, subway first.
He took me to the
then
subway,
cab.
yeah. When we were going down the subway, I just thought he was going to kill me because I'd never seen anything like that. And I had been reading a book describing the underground people. And the underground people, I think he related to mafia. And I just thought, oh,
this is it.
This is it. This
But
guy's
he
gonna
took
kill
you
me.
all the way to OBC, Ontario Bible College, now Tyndale, of course.
Yeah.
And the last thing he said to you, page 207, I'm reading, "Be content and be happy, and pay attention to the reasons why you have come to this land."
That's right.
This
That's
was
what
an
he told me.
angel.
Yeah, I believe he was, because I tried several times to get his name, and he won't give me his name.
David, you have a doctorate. You and your wife are assisting local communities in addressing basic human needs in a sustainable way, in all kinds of ways. You were telling me just before we came to air that every year a team from Canada and the UK, a medical team of 60, come out to provide assistance.
That's right.
So much going on there. And I just want to say GRID stands for Ghana Rural Integrated Development, and NEA is Northern Empowerment Association.
Right.
This has all come from the life God rescued. I mean, dear Abby would be so blown away.
That's the amazing thing about God, that He can pick up a person from the gutter and clean it and set you off to do work. And I'm just baffled by God's grace.